Mr. Posh, Mr. Miko, distinguished participants, thank you for this invitation to contribute to the award ceremony. I wish I could be there in person, but my schedule does not permit it this year. Trees are a great reminder of how important nature is in our life. Each of us, we have our own childhood memory about our favorite tree, be it building a tree house, swinging or climbing, or simple reading under the shade. As adults, trees enrich us with the practical means to provide shelter and heat. But they also enrich us culturally, as the pages of a book, a wooden sculpture, or a classical violin. Their culture power is present since the Garden of Eden. From Robin Hood to Red Riding Hood, they are central to our folklore. In our increasingly urban world, they need celebration. So I am happy to see this contest pay tribute to their history and to the special relationship we share. Our planet is home to some 3 trillion trees. They include some of the longest-lived and largest organisms. When we look at the timelines for our policies and plans, we do well to remember that the world's oldest living tree is 5,000 years old. No wonder they symbolize so many things, from life and strength to protection and regeneration. That symbolism is based on fact. They clean our air, they recycle water, and they protect the soil. They are a vital part of the ecology that surrounds us. All of which means, of course, that they too need protection. Last year, our State of Nature report drew an unsatisfactory picture. No less than 80% of forest habitats assessed were revealed to be in unfavorable conservation status. Almost 2/3 of forest-related species assessments were also unfavorable. The midterm review of the EU biodiversity strategy showed that we have work to do to achieve our forest-related targets. But there is some good news as well. Nearly a quarter of our forests are already part of Natura 2000, the EU network of protected areas. The management of Natura 2000 forests should serve as a model of integrated management for forests in the Union. And our knowledge continues to grow. The first edition of the European Atlas of Forest Tree Species will soon be available. The Atlas is both a scientific publication and a publication for educational purposes. Researchers and forest specialists can find rigorous and up-to-date information on the many tree species of our forest. Students can find information to build towards careers in the sector. With the Atlas, everyone can be drawn into the forest. It will be ready for distribution on the 23rd of May at a conference I am hosting here in Brussels. And you are all warmly invited to attend. I leave you with an intriguing thought. A recent Eurobarometer published by the European Commission underlined once again the emotional attachment we feel for trees. EU citizens, it seems, attribute 3 times more value to the role of forests in providing a natural habitat for animals and in helping fight climate change than they do to providing wood for materials or energy. Both roles are crucial, of course, but that survey reminds us again of the need to get the balance right and to make a place for nature in our lives. To owners and managers who are maintaining old-growth trees and biodiversity-rich forests, I say, keep up the good work. Your motivation and know-how will be essential for achieving our conservation objectives. To the organizers of this competition, to all who voted for their favorite tree, I say thank you for your interest and all your hard work. Not every tree can win, but we are all richer for hearing the stories behind these trees, so thank you indeed for sharing. My congratulations to the winners, and I wish you a pleasant ceremony.